Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday afternoon, and that means we're going to read our story. Or we're going to go ahead and take a look at what we have today. I know we're still dealing with masks. I have a book called Lucy's Mask. I know some of you have been going back to school, and I hope you're wearing your mask when you go to school, but we're going to go a little bit, and when you're wearing your mask when you're out and about, we're going to go and read a little story about masks, because we need some reminders with our masks. It's been a while. So let's go ahead and start off our book with Lucy's Mask. All right. There's nothing to do. I can't even see my friends. There's nobody in the whole wide world to play with. Will you play with me, Mommy? We can play later, Lucy. I'm busy making you a mask. I love masks. With a mask, you can be whatever I want. I can be whatever I want, and nobody will know it's me. I can be a detective. I will solve a mystery. I will search for hidden clues. Or I can be an explorer. I will discover rare bugs. I will hunt for lost cities. Or I can be a pirate with a secret map. I will find buried treasure. Or I can be a queen. I will be kind to all my loyal subjects. I will save them from the fire-breathing dragons. Or I can be a superhero. I will save the world. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. I've been calling you. I finished your mask. This is a special kind of mask. Let's try it on. Now you're a superhero. With this kind of mask, you really will help save the world. There's Mom and Lucy wearing their mask, visiting their neighbor. She's also wearing her mask. So this is about Lucy and her mask here. Now, at first we thought it was just about the mask with the little round the eyes, right? She was thinking. But she actually has her mask like we're all wearing at this time. We still need to continue to wear our mask. Moms, dads, I know right now, some of the kids are still having trouble with their mask. As you know, when they come into the office, 2 years and older do need to wear their mask. And I've been asking kids if they can take off the mask properly, put it on properly. We gotta make it fun for the kids, you know. They can be superheroes. They can do even with a mask like this, all right? Not just a little mask around their eyes. And if the kids want a mask around their eyes, okay, they can play with those too. But it's very important that we're still wearing our mask at this point. I know that some people are getting a little bit, you know, we may not see as many people wearing a mask outdoors as much anymore, but just keep your mask handy for the whole family. Make sure your child's mask fixed properly. We still need to kind of review those things at this time, because I've seen some kids that are, you know, they're pulling it off like this, or they're doing this just contaminates your mask. They're not wearing it properly. We still need to review those things, moms and dads. I know let me fix my mask back because I pulled it all out of position, but we still need to review those things with our kids. And actually most kids are doing pretty good with taking it off, but they need some help putting it on. So we ask that you still continue to do that. We're heading into the summer. There have been, you may have heard in the news, the variants. there's been new variants of the COVID virus. This means that there's been some slight alterations. As of right now, we haven't seen any variants in our area, or my understanding, we haven't seen anything in the state of Texas yet. They've been in Florida, California, New York City, Michigan. So these areas are starting to show the presence of these variants of the COVID virus. And as far as we know, that the vaccine is actually still protective. So moms, dads, it's now open to everybody, all adults, that we're asking that folks be able to get vaccinated. Still need to wear the mask as a precaution for those that haven't been able to get vaccinated. But we're starting to see variants. So we're asking that the folks still wear their mask. There was a study, and I think it was the Washington Post, an article in the Washington Post stating that there has been some in these states that have had the variants, that they're starting to see a little bit of children now developing infections with this variant. Now, it's not that it's more severe than the first coronavirus, COVID-19 virus, but it's more infectious. It spreads much more easily. Doesn't necessarily make you sicker, but it's much more easily spread. So with that, this is where the mask really still needs to be important to use. Even if you have been vaccinated, we know that you can get infected with the virus. Your body hopefully can take care of it so you don't get severely ill, end up in the hospital. Kids cannot be vaccinated at this time. The studies are ongoing. We're hoping to get these kids will be vaccinated as soon as we can, as soon as we have the information. But right now, adults, and this is why it's important for our kids to still continue to wear the mask. If they're going to be participating in extracurricular activities, now most of the sporting events have been good. The kids need to wear their mask when they're on the bench, in the huddles. Indoor activities seem to be more of a problem than outdoor activities, but it's still wise that we use our mask even in outdoor, particularly if you're not going to be able to distance. So if the kids are playing sports, yes, at times they may be far away, but there are other times, particularly soccer is one of those sports that they kind of bunch up and they're within a very close range of each other. You can wear a mask for sporting events. Your disposable masks are comfortable as long as it fits a child properly. It's a key thing, because if it doesn't fit properly, it's gonna move up against their face, to cover their eyes. We need a properly fitting mask, but they can participate in activities, and even though outdoor activities seem to be a little bit safer, it's not 100% safe. So wearing a mask is beneficial. And we still want to wear a mask when we're out visiting neighbors, things like that, going to the store. Still trying to avoid crowds as much as possible. But we want, in this article from it was in the Washington Post, they did note that some of these activities, extracurricular activities, could increase our risk, particularly for kids, because they're not going to be vaccinated, and they have a tendency to clump in groups, and it could be no impromptu play dates. If we got to wear a mask. These types of events can spread the virus. Vaccinate moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas. We got to get vaccinated. We're the herd. If the adults get vaccinated, they're less likely to pass it on to the kids. And with that being said, we still have these variants that we need to be concerned about. Please continue to wear your mask. Wear it properly. Make sure your child has a properly fitting mask, not too big, not too small, that they're not eating their mask, and clean it. If you only have one mask, that's okay. It can be easily just a simple some soap in the sink. When they get it out, wash it, and let the sun put it in the window so the sun can dry it up, and then the child be ready for the next day of school. I've been seeing a lot of kids wearing the mask, which is great, but the cleanliness of the mask is not ideal. So one mask is fine. If you don't have a disposable mask, that's okay, but you just wash your mask, because that can lead to some skin infections. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with masks right now, but we need to continue to wear them. We're going to protect ourselves from the virus. We're going to protect other people by using our mask, and we want to still make sure we're being diligent with our care of our mask, cleaning it and such. So masks are still very important right now, And let's continue to do our part to hopefully not have another surge here in town. Our numbers have been staying steady and even slightly decreasing, and we want to stay that way. So let's all do our part. Moms, dads, make sure work with your kids with their masks so they can stay safe. All right? We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.